Back with another episode of Pottawattamie County Routes. I am Todd Studer, and this is Andrew Moats. He is the Pottawattamie County Recorder. Good to see you.
Good to see you. Thank you for having me back, Todd.
Well, it's been a little while since we
a few
talked to you.
Yeah.
And wanted to get you back in because I know that you've been going out and about and kind of taking your job on the road.
Trying to. Yeah, absolutely.
How's it been going?
It's been going great. I think the last time I was here, we were just launching it, maybe last November or so. So we've been doing it about 9 months, and the turnout's been great. People love having us show up in their town, and it's great for us to get out of the office and get to interact with people where they are.
Yeah, I'm sure that looking at a different wall occasionally, it helps you too,
the
right?
courthouse can start looking like a prison some days, so
Exactly.
inside and out, so it helps to get out.
So when you go out and you do one of these remote days, what are some of the things that are being taken care of?
The biggest one is passports. A lot of families can get in after hours with their kids and come see us, where they can't really during school hours. Otherwise, we can do vital records. We can get you a copy of your birth, death, or marriage. We can get you your boat registered, get your ATV registered. Really just about anything we can do in our office, we can do there. Some of the things we'll have to mail out to you the following day, but we'll get everything taken care of right then.
What has been the method of letting folks know that you're coming? I mean, I'm assuming that it has to be, they have to know you're going to be there in order for it to be effective.
Yeah. So on our end, it's a lot of posters and flyers and Facebook posts, and a lot of it is up to the city clerks, which they've been great to work with. They love to promote what's going on in their town, so we'll give them a heads up. And we're in a lot of community centers, so the city clerks are pretty involved with those. So they blast it out on all their Facebook pages and message boards and wherever they can, and it's been great.
Is it the goal for your office to hit every community in the county? I mean, how are you setting up where you're going?
We really look at where we've been and where we need to get to. So I don't know if we've been to every community yet, but we would like to. We have 13 or 14, so you can't get to everything by the end of the year. But now that we have a few more departments joining us, we need to find places with space. So some of the smaller towns, it's hard to find a place with space. So kind of navigate to maybe a little bigger population area.
What other departments have been joining in?
So this last month, last week we were in Crescent, and we had emergency management join us and community services, their disability access point. Next month we will have the Veteran Services Office join us with their mobile van. So I think we're up to 4. Every county department's invited. We'd love to grow this and have it be more than a recorder's office traveling, but get the whole county involved.
When you do this, have you seen your traffic through the office in Council Bluffs go down if people know that you're coming to them at one point?
No, not at all. No.
So it's still just as many people coming through.
Business as usual in the courthouse, and then hopefully when we get out to some of the rural areas, things for passports and vital records, we might be catching people who might drive to Atlantic for a birth certificate instead of coming all the way in to Council Bluffs, or go to Glenwood for something that now they can get to us.
Let me, I'm going to ask you something because, listen, I know the answer to this, but I'm going to ask you anyway.
Yeah.
When it comes to passports.
Yeah.
Once upon a time, I would believe that the only reason to have one is because I'm planning on traveling overseas.
Sure.
But that's not really the case, is it?
No, lots of people want it for a second form of identification just in case.
Right.
Lots of people, they have family traveling abroad, and just in case something happens, it's good to have. Some people, maybe they're going to win a trip on a radio call one day, and just in case that happens, they're ready to go. So you never know.
Well, we're not radio, but we can maybe we can organize one of those contests. How about
Right?
that?
Yeah.
I have a friend of mine that does travel agency stuff, so maybe that'll work for her.
Yeah.
Well, how's everything else been going in your office? Just staying busy. I mean, what is it? Just routine for you at this point?
Yeah, pretty routine. As morbid as it sounds, people are dying and being born every day.
Yeah.
So vital record stays pretty constant. Marriages have been busy, but we typically see that in June and July as people are getting married in the summer. Passports has been busier because kids are home from school and parents can get them in. But just business as usual, and it's been great.
Well, Service Master Restore by Schmader knows it can be hard to get things back to normal when you've suffered serious property damage due to flooding, fire, or smoke. And that can oftentimes lead to mold, and you may be left with all sorts of questions about how to get your home or business back to normal. It's easy. You give Cindy Schmader a call with Service Master Restore by Schmader. Her phone number, 402-339-9911. Primrose Retirement Community in Council Bluffs believes home should be a place of comfort, connection, and care. From personalized support to engaging daily activities, everything they do is designed to help residents live fully and confidently. At Primrose, that's their priority, to put the quality of their residents' care and daily needs at the top of their list each day and every day. It's not just about where you live, it's about how you live. Learn more about life at Primrose by going to primroseretirement.com and then contact Jamie Bush at Primrose and discover a place that truly puts people first. And as of right now, we do want to mention this, that your office is up for, it's going to be on the ballot again this year. At this point, you're running unopposed. We don't know if that's going to stay that way or not, but still, probably at some tiny little level, it's got to be roaming around in the back of your mind, right?
Yeah, it never leaves the mind. Yeah.
Right.
So I think we've worked pretty hard, my team and I, the last 4 years, and I think we've done a lot to improve the services the office offers, and I hope that's enough to earn people's continued support. And if I have an opponent, the message stays the same. It's all about the office and the work we do and the service we provide.
You want to talk about some of those expanded services that you're doing?
Yeah. A couple years ago, we brought back selling hunting and fishing licenses to the office that had been gone for a little bit. So that's been great.
Mm-hmm.
We had been doing the passport day in Avoca, and now this kind of turned into the traveling office hours. So I think it just helps us get out and be seen in the community more, provide more service.
Yeah, and I think it's important
Yeah,
to do that because we live in a really big county.
absolutely.
And if one group of people can travel there and serve, I mean, I don't know how many people you got coming in on one of those. I mean, how many typically?
Just depends. It can be a handful, 1 to 5, or it can be 25. So
yeah, it really just depends on who it happens to be in the area and knows that it's coming up. And it ties into, oh, shoot, I got to get this taken care of right now.
Right.
And it typically, and again, my feeling is, I know how I am, and I have been known to procrastinate a time or two, that I'm not coming to see you until it's hit critical stage.
absolutely.
You know, so
No one looks forward to going to the courthouse because it normally is going to cost you a little bit of money. So
well, and two, let's say you're coming in for a passport, and they come to you and they say, "All right, well, our trip is in 8 weeks and it's booked," and you're like, "Oh, well."
if you're traveling in 8 weeks, you need to come see us right now.
Right now, because I think that's the expedited version, isn't it?
Yeah.
At about 8 weeks. I'm not sure the exact time on it, but I know typically it's about 12. When I got mine,
Standard right now is maybe 6 to 8 weeks, routine service, and that is cutting it close. So, yeah, come see us months in advance.
yeah, probably a good idea to get that taken care of before
Absolutely.
you book your trip. At least get the paperwork into the system.
Right. Yeah, get it started.
Get it started.
Yeah.
And hopefully by that point, everything is going to go smoothly. Is it a common thing that something pops back in and say, "Oh, we need more identification, or we need something here"?
Every once in a while, but we don't get it too often. We just completed a passport audit with the U.S. State Department and got great reviews. So, we do our best on our end to eliminate anything that might pop up.
Do you know when the next remote location's going to, when and where? Do you know where that's at?
We will be at the Carson Community Center on July 14th from 4 to 7:30.
Mm-hmm.
So it'll be the Recorder's Office, Emergency Management, Community Services, Disability Access Point, and the Veterans Service Office.
So,
And you're right, we have a huge county, and we're, 45 minutes wide? So,
right.
yeah, and for families and working people, it's hard to get into the courthouse between 8 and 4:30. So I think the goal's pretty simple. If people have a hard time getting access to our services, county government should try to make an effort to get those services available to them in different places.
Yeah, the county, at least square mileage wise, is in some cases twice what it is in other ones.
Absolutely.
I'm thinking, is it Emmett County up in northwest Iowa that's just really small?
Yeah.
And you can about throw a baseball across
Absolutely.
it.
Yeah.
So that doesn't take nearly as long. But
No.
Here, yeah.
Yeah.
It's everybody's busy. Everybody's got stuff going on.
Yeah, summertime, summer holidays, everything, life just gets busy. So
Yeah, so it's a good thing that you're out there doing this, and like I said, I know that it benefits you too, but that's really not the point. The point is how many more people can you serve? And ultimately, have you seen overall, I'm talking about from remote location and at your office in Council Bluffs, has services increased from being able to go to the remote, or is it just people you're making it easier for them to not have to come all the way in?
Yeah, I think for the most part, if you need our services, you need them. And we're trying to do our best. Maybe we can save you from taking time off work to come see us. So the level of work probably hasn't changed too much. We're just trying to make it easier for people to come see us.
I remember talking to you about this the last time you were here, Andrew, but what gets a guy wanting to make this a career? Because obviously, you were in the office before, right? And then ran and was elected, and now you're running for re-election. So there's something about this that really, this kind of feeds your soul a little bit. So,
a little bit.
Yeah. So what do you think that is?
I don't know. I mean, you don't grow up wanting to be the county recorder. It's kind of a random thing.
Right.
Just grew up where community service was a big part of what my family valued. And after graduating college, I tried to find that and took a job in the courthouse and now bounced around a little bit. And I think I found a place where I can make a difference. And I have a great team who loves doing the same thing. So we're all there just to serve people.
I think that if you can take someone who has a passion for public service and you combine that with the type of personality that just craves order and craves systems, but a lot of us do.
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
You put those two things together, and then I can kind of see, this is a good fit.
Yeah, we've got a lot going on in the recorder's office. We do a bunch of random different things, it seems like, and you have to have order, and figuring out those processes is challenging, and I think it's a little fun. So,
can you think of something that pops into your head and say, man, this is something we don't deal with very often, but you have seen it?
Oh, I mean, every day there's something that's like, we maybe deal with this once every 5 years, and what do we do in this situation? And so institutional knowledge becomes key, and nothing pops into my mind right away.
Maybe not necessarily, it wouldn't be somebody needs a service. It's just how do you get there is probably going to be the one-offs.
Yeah.
If somebody's got special circumstances. We don't want to get into anybody's specific stories.
Yeah.
But still, it's, okay, this is way out of the ordinary in order to still reach the common destination that we're after here. Just a lot of out of the ordinary stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of different things, especially when you get into passports and maybe some of the citizenship challenges, and maybe your parents were born here, but you don't have all the paperwork, and it just gets challenging trying to coordinate with a federal agency to get everything so we can make sure you're going to get that passport when we send that application off from our office.
Yeah.
So
Pottawattamie County Routes brought to you by Dave Lawrence, your Edward Jones financial advisor. Learn how he can help you reach your financial goals. Visit edwardjones.com for more. Edward Jones, member SIPC. Your home for all natural health solutions in Southwest Iowa is Bambi's Green Acres Natural Market. Serving the area since 1997, Bambi is located at 805 South Main Street in Council Bluffs and has a wide selection of vitamins, supplements, essential oils, herbal remedies, and a lot more. Staffed with over 37 years of experience, Bambi is putting health back in your hands. Explore your wellness options online at bambisgreenacres.com. And probably finding paperwork issues from maybe even decades ago
Absolutely.
that were never fixed.
100%. Because our records are forever, so they don't go away, and those mistakes, they always pop up, and try to navigate and figure out how do we move forward from here.
You don't still have paper copies of stuff, do you? I mean, everything online now?
All of our real estate is we don't create anything new on paper.
Okay.
But everything that was on paper will always be. And we just renovated our storage vault in the basement of the courthouse. So that was pretty exciting for kind of us historical nerds.
Did you have to go through a lot of the stuff when you did that?
Yeah, there's just so much stuff. Well, we have a whole section of books that I don't know what this is, but we can't get rid of it. So.
Well, you're talking about a community that's well over 150 years
Absolutely.
old. So there's got to be stuff that goes way back.
Yeah.
And a lot of time, I never had a clue.
Yeah.
That kind of stuff.
And there's a lot of books that don't belong to my office. So I think at one point a recorder was maybe a historical freak and was like, I'm not throwing this book away. I don't know who it belongs to, but we're going to keep it and throw it in the vault. And
oh, so you've got stuff in the vault. You were trying to find the stuff in the vault, and maybe why would it be here?
I just returned some books to the sheriff's office. Like, these are yours. You can have them back. I know there's a bunch of just random things that no one wanted to throw away, and we're like, all right, the recorder will take it.
I talked to some folks over at the Squirrel Cage Jail, and they had that same thing. They had they've got a lot of stuff in there that you'd be surprised at everything that's going on in there. So never thought of you as a keeper of unique history, but I guess you are.
Yeah, there's all kinds of things in our records, so you can record anything, so it gets kind of interesting on what comes in.
Well, your next, again, remote location in Carson, July 14th.
July 14th.
What are the hours?
4 to 7:30 p.m.
From 4 to 7:30 p.m. And anything that you would normally visit the recorder's office for, come on. Do you need an appointment?
No appointment necessary. If you're coming for a passport or vital records, it's important. Make sure you have the documents you need for a passport. Make sure you have your ID. If you have any questions, give us a call and we'll go through it with you.
Yeah, got to find the birth certificate.
But no appointment. Come see us. We're happy to help.
All right. Well, listen, Andrew Moats, thank you so much for taking some time walking across here from City Hall to
long walk.
Were you in City Hall or courthouse? You're in the courthouse.
Yep.
That's correct. You're in the courthouse. So that's an extra block.
Yeah, it's tough.
It's tough, especially on a day like today.
Oh, it's beautiful outside.
Oh, absolutely it is. Coming up on July 14th in Carson, and make plans to attend if you need any of the stuff taken care of. See, if you would do me a favor, you're going to see on the platform that you're watching right now, you might see like, you might see follow, you might see share. Any of those things help the algorithm. More people in the county can see what Andrew and his team are coming to do there, and this is just great information to have. So that's how you can help do that. And the best part about it is it's completely free. It doesn't cost you a thing to click that button. So if you would do that for me, I thank you in advance for that. We're going to see you next time. My name is Todd Studer, and I hope you have a great day.